All right. Next question is again from Acuff. What is the manner in which you believe the United States should address its current relations with North Korea?
Interesting question. We had the fortune, or the misfortune, depending on how you looked at it, of being assigned to U.S. Forces Korea in Seoul for 2 years. And this was in the early 1990s. This was when the elder Kim was still alive. He had a lot more prestige and power, at least in his mind, than the son. I just got to tell you, for Kim Jong-il to have survived as long as he has to be a lot more ruthless and a lot smarter than we give him credit for. He's not just the playboy that he would not have survived in that environment. But I got to tell you, in the early 1990s, the CIA guys were telling us that there were people starving to death up there in the winter times then. There were people eating grass during the middle of it. And when you go up to Pyongyang, as they take some of the South Koreans up there, they noticed that, hey, how come in the workers' paradise there's nobody in the city that's either younger than, say, about 19 or 20 and nobody older than about 44 or 45. Anyway, that place is messed up. I think the President is doing it exactly right to stay engaged in diplomacy with this, because this is a China, a Japan, a South Korea, a U.S. problem. It is not a unilateral, we need to go have talks with him, U.S. problem. I find it interesting that the folks that are beating us up about going unilaterally into Iraq, which we didn't do, but anyway, beating us up about being unilateral, and now we need to go be unilateral with the North Koreans. No, we need to keep the community involved there, because if he fires off something, and I tell you, right after we got to Korea, I took my wife and the 2 kids that were with us, and we went up to the DMZ. And there is no logical reason why they should start a conflict with us. But I told my wife, here's the American Express card, and if I call you, you head to Kimpo and you grab the kids, leave the cat, and don't look back. Because it doesn't matter. It does not matter about mine and your rationality. He could do whatever. We need to keep the diplomatic community involved in this process to put heat on him, especially China.